Hello, it's Brian Resnick. It's question and answer day. And you know, we get a lot of questions on my TV and radio show all the time. You know, obviously Bitcoin's been in the news as of late again, but those questions have really dropped down a lot since Bitcoin used to be, 65,000, now it's 34,000, and it hasn't really gone anywhere in the last year and a half. So when things aren't going up and people aren't hearing about these incredible returns, they go to the next topic to get rich quick. One of the things I like to talk about, obviously Bitcoin, it's a Ponzi scheme. Why is Wall Street and all these genius firms involved in Bitcoin? Because they can make money on it. That's it. It's not that this is a good investment for you. It's because all the big Wall Street firms can get and do more trading of this stuff, which basically sucker punches you, the investor. There's a company called WeWorks, which of course is bankrupt now. That was the darling child a few years ago, and that was considered going to be a tech company. It was a real estate leasing company that leased out executive suites. And the whole premise of what they were doing was completely flawed. The guy that started this had no idea what he was doing, but Wall Street jumped on this because they saw they could make a whole bunch of money on a WeWorks. And again, Bitcoin, WeWorks, you can go on and on, all these different investments that Wall Street gets involved in, and it's only because they can make money trading this stuff or fees associated with bringing these things public or management fees, whatever you want to call it. Investments that are not making money, like WeWorks never made money, they lost billions, but they had some of the biggest money people in the world involved in it because they thought they're going to make a bunch of money off you, the individual investor. As I've talked for many years, I've managed money for over 30 years. I've seen so many different gimmicky investments, whether it was SPACs 4 or 5 years ago, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's WeWorks or other companies like that. When companies don't make money, they're probably never going to make money. Ultimately, when you buy into an investment, you want to make sure the investment is actually making money and selling more product tomorrow than they did the day before. If the company is not selling more product, if they're not growing revenues, obviously they're not going to have a chance to make more earnings. So at the end of the day, goofy investments, get-rich-quick schemes will only make you broke. And I've talked about this many times. 80% of the U.S. population has less than $600 to their name. Why is that? A lot of it because they do these goofy investments. Remember GameStop a few years ago? How they were going to corner the market and they were going to show the big guy, what not to do. A lot of small investors took their $1,500, $1,800 from the government, plowed it in the GameStop, and the majority lost all the money and more. A few people got lucky, the people that weren't at the beginning, but at the end of the day, it was a sucker investment like a lot of these investments. The way you make money and the way you get rich, you do a lot of research. You buy quality investments that are actually selling product and actually making a profit, but are projected to do even better over the next 3 to 5 years. You make money slowly over time. You're not going to get rich overnight, because if you get rich overnight, chances are you'll be broke the next day anyway, because that's how many of these Ponzi schemes, get-rich-quick schemes ultimately work for the investor. So as I've always said, if the advice you're getting is not working, if you're working with a big Wall Street firm and they've sold you one of those non-traded REITs, which again are garbage, if they've sold you some cryptocurrency stuff, if they've sold you maybe mutual funds that are subpar, if you're realizing the money management is not money management but it's sales, if the person that you've hired is really more of a salesperson than really a real advisor that's looking out for you, you can always give our office a call. We do manage larger portfolios of $1 million and greater, and we'd love to talk to you about managing your money professionally. Make sure you have yourself a safe and profitable day.